Hello everyone. Happy Tuesday. It's so good to see all of you. So I just had to restart my stream. I clicked to get started and everything went off. So I think I got everything working again. So let me know if I'm coming through on your end, okay? All right. Let's see who's here. First in the house was Happy Day. It's good to see you. Miss Worm is here. I'm really glad you could make it. And uh, Rita Moore's here. Rita, it's good to see you. And Sheila Wixon is here. Linda Farrell's in the house. Hi, how you doing? Hi, Judith Fish, welcome. It's good to see all of you. So, as you can see, I got my hair cut since the last live. I really like the nice short haircut. It's so much easier to take care of, and I don't get so hot and sweaty and get hair all over everything anymore. So my sister surprised me with the haircut a couple weeks ago. So I I am really grateful I was able to get my hair done. It had been almost a year since I had my last haircut, so it was time to get a haircut. Stephanie Marsick is in the house. It's good to see you. Hi, Sven. Welcome. I'm grateful you're here. I know with the time difference, it's late for you, so I really appreciate you being here. Hey, Glenn, I'm glad you could make it. Hi, Lori. Let's see. Oh, so thank you. So yeah, if I love my new haircut, it's so much easier to take care of it. I was so thankful to get that long hair cut off. I can see, and it just has really made a big difference. It's a lot easier to take care of. Hey, Tina Cornett, welcome. So, how's everyone doing? How's your week going? Hey, Lady Prepper, it's good to see you. So yeah, I'm feeling really good today. I actually cooked for the first time in weeks. It was a really easy meal. Um, I threw together a jar of my canned chicken and a can of cranberry sauce, a block of cream cheese, and a box of stuffing mix all into the crock pot and just let it cook for a few hours until the cranberry sauce and cream cheese melted. It was actually really good. So I did eat today. I got some good protein in my system. So hopefully that will help get me back on my feet. Oh, oh, thank you. Hey, the Orlando Preppers in the house. Holly, good Gudradus. I hope I said that right. Hi. Hey, Linda Bob, welcome. So yeah, the haircut was a godsend. It was a really nice surprise, and it it really picked my spirits up to get my hair done. So um let's see. So yeah, what's going on this week with everyone? It's been a while since we were together. 'Cause I know last week I was not doing very good, so I'm glad that we have a chance to catch up a little bit. Um, there is a few things to talk about tonight. One thing I really want to discuss is the difference in hospice care. Well, thank you, everyone. I really appreciate that. Um, so yeah, I've been getting a lot of comments in the chats that people think I'm making things up because I don't get the same hospice services that someone they knew got, and that I've heard that my hospice company's not doing their job, which they are. So I think there's a lot of misconceptions on what hospice actually is and what they offer. Uh, the company I went with, I chose this company because I do get a home health aide that comes Monday through Fridays. I actually had to delete a couple comments from someone claiming I was making things up because I hadn't mentioned my home health aide coming in. I have mentioned that in several other comments. Hey, Mary Boyle, it's good to see you. So I just figured I didn't need to say every day that my aide was here because I've said several times that she comes Monday through Fridays. She stays a couple hours each day. She helps me get in the shower. She keeps my laundry done. She changes my bed for me. She does my dishes when I do fix something. It makes keeps my trash picked up and out. So yeah, she really helps me a lot. I just don't mention that she's here every single day because I don't feel there's a point in mentioning it every day. But she does come Monday through Friday to help me. Weekends, I'm on my own. So weekends gets pretty lonely. My sister doesn't come out very often, so I'm usually by myself the entire weekend. So weekends are a little bit more challenging. Um, hey Donna Perez, it's good to see you. Hey, Mary, I think I said hi, but if I didn't, hello again. Um, Hey, Candace Spring Chief. So yeah, there was just a lot of things going on in the chat that I just felt needed to be discussed. So hopefully that clears up a little confusion. Um, that there's a lot of differences in hospice care all over the country. Hey, Betty Silsby, it's good to see you. So, services that I get are not offered by all hospice companies, and I don't get services that other hospice companies offer. I went with a palliative care hospice, which means they focus more on keeping you at home. So I know I've gotten comments that I should just call an ambulance and go to the hospital. Well, the whole point of hospice is to not go to the hospital. Not to mention that I have no insurance until my benefits kick in, and I already have 9 ambulance bills just from this year alone. So I can't call an ambulance every time there's there's something wrong. I have called the nurse out. So I have used the number and called the nurse when I needed to. So I will do that. But yeah, the whole point of hospice is to not go to the hospital, to stay at home. If I do call an ambulance to go to the hospital, then I have to go off of hospice care. So that's not an option for me right now. Um, I chose the hospice that I did because of the home health aides. This was the only hospice company in my area that had home health aides, which I knew right now I really needed. So that's why I chose the company I did because they offered home health aides. Most hospice companies do not offer any kind of home health aides. That comes through either your insurance or out of pocket cost. So, yeah, there's a lot of differences. I've been asked about Meals on Wheels. I mentioned before here in Florida, you have to pay for Meals on Wheels in Polk County. I went and checked the website. There's a big button right across the top of the page that says pay for my meals. So that service is not free here for us. Some insurances does cover Meals on Wheels. Maybe when I get my Medicare back, it may be covered, but right now it's not covered, and the Meals on Wheels is more expensive than buying TV dinners from the grocery store. So I just won't do that right now. Oh, thank you, Christine. It's good to see you. Welcome. Hey, Denise Perez. So yeah, there is just so many differences between each hospice company. Even ones in the same county does not offer the same thing. So my advice to all of you is if you know anyone that you are going to have to place in hospice care, do your research now. Don't put it off until someone says that you have to. I strongly suggest that you start looking at the companies that are in your area that will work with your loved one's insurance, so when the time comes you know what the right choice for them will be and you don't have to make a spur of the moment decision. Oh, thank you, Christine. um yes, Stephanie, I've heard that the especially in my area that the meals were not very good, so it's definitely not worth paying extra money for when you could get frozen dinners from the store that you like more. Uh, yeah, so that's my advice to all of you is do your research before you have to make a decision for someone because there are so many different types of hospice care out there and you need to be able to make an informed decision without panicking and without fear of being pushed into something that your loved one doesn't need. So that's the best advice I could give you is do your research before you have to make a choice. He's surviving behind liberal lines. It's good to see you. I'm glad you could make it. So I hope that clears up a lot of questions and confusion behind some of the comments I've been getting. I hope that explains a little bit about where I'm coming from. For I know I do have a lot of new subscribers that were asking what my condition is. I have end stage 4 end stage renal disease. I also have spina bifida. I have Albright's hereditary osteodystrophy, which is a rare form of osteodystrophy, and I have an inoperable tumor growing in my spine that has a lot of nerves wrapped around it, and it can be quite painful at times. So there's a lot going on. I've been battling all of this from the time minute I was born. I've had seizures and broken bones and everything wrong with me that you can think of. So I think my body is just tired and worn out. Hey Carmilla, it's good to see you. And I think I made the best choice for me that I could make going forward. I just couldn't bring myself to do years of painful dialysis when I was already in pain, and in the end, it wasn't really wouldn't make that much of a difference. It would just be longer suffering. And yeah, just this year alone, I had 2 spine surgeries and a broken heel bone. I've been in 4 nursing homes, a month in the local hospital, a month at Tampa General, and I've just had enough. Just reading the chat here. Well, hospice is not here 24/7. I'm fortunate enough that I found a hospice that offered caregivers Monday through Friday. So I'm I know where people are coming from, but like I said, I made the best choice that I could given the circumstances that I was in. Eventually, I may have to change hospice companies and go with a different one when the time comes that I have to go to a facility to stay. So it just I was between a rock and a hard place. They were kicking me out of the hospital, and I had no one at home to help me. I was still dealing with a broken heel bone, and this just seemed like the best answer. And as I do have help, except for weekends. I'm on my own, but if I need help, I do call the nurse and the nurse comes and checks on me. So I've done that a couple times when I've been really sick. Oh, I've missed you too, Candace. Hey, Erica, welcome. I'm glad you could make it. I haven't seen you for a while. I hope you're doing well. Right, right, Linda. I chose to come home on hospice care because I had been in 4 facilities. I know that's not right for me. I hated every second of it. Hey, Trisha, welcome. Yeah, if every second was hated. It just was not a good fit for me. It was killing me spiritually and emotionally, and I decided the best thing for me was to come home. Hey, CJ's grandma, welcome. Yes, I did get my hair done. Um, so yeah, I hope that clears some things up for all of you. And like I said, I know I had some new viewers who didn't know all of the things I had going on. So hopefully this explains things. I even got a strange look from the hospice chaplain the other day because when he came to see me because I was younger than he was like, "Why didn't you go on hospice care?" And I said, "Because I fought this for 57 years and I that my body's had enough." So yeah, that just it was not an easy decision to make. And trust me, I talked to 2 hospital doctors the hospital chaplain who used to be my supervisor when I worked there. He came up and talked to me for a long time. So I didn't make this decision alone, and it wasn't a decision taken lightly. So yeah, it took 2 hospital doctors plus the hospice doctor for me to even get into hospice cares. So it's not. It wasn't even that I just signed myself into hospice care, it's that the doctors all said that was the best thing for me, so yeah, you don't just go on to hospice. I had the 2 hospital doctors plus the hospice doctors all agree that this this was probably the best plan for me to go on. And I get reevaluated every month. I was just reevaluated last week. There was enough of a decline that I s- I still qualified for hospice care. So every month I get reevaluated to make sure that I should be in hospice care. So it's it's not something I just signed myself into, and even now I'm still working with the hospice doctors to make sure this is right for me. Um, Judith, I don't know that much about it. I know my grandpa was one of the first ones to have it done when they first started doing it, and it was quite an ordeal, but I know it's not as big of a deal now as it used to be. Hey Lottie, welcome. Oh, thank you. Yes, I love my haircut. Hi Florence Kolb, welcome. Hey Sonia, it's good to see you. So yeah, oh thank you, Sonia. So yeah, I hope this clears up a lot of the questions that people have and why I did what I did going into hospice care and what my situation really is, because there's days I've noticed sometimes I'm sleeping more. Right now I'm starting to get used to my new medications. Linda, right now they are taking care of me when my benefits do come through. They will take part of that, the lump sum payment for the back Medicare payments. Hi, boss, and welcome. Hi, Pat. Oh, thank you. So, so yeah, that was not a decision I took very lightly. It has been a huge blessing to be home. This is the longest all year that I've been home and not in a nursing home or hospital. I am having issues. Yes, yeah, Linda, I'm really grateful for that. I'm starting to have issues with my legs. I've almost fallen several times the last few days. I almost fell again this morning. Thank goodness I was at the kitchen counter fixing some coffee, and I went to stand up and my legs just gave out on me, and I managed to grab onto the counter and the wheelchair was right behind me. Thankfully, sat right back down, but a couple times I came close enough to falling that it really scared me. So I am waiting for them to find me a bed at a facility for some respite care for a few days so I can get some meals going into my system and get my strength built back up again after having went so long last week without eating anything. Uh so yeah. Oh Judith, will be praying for that. Hey Lynn Stalker, it's good to see you. Um I just lost my train of thought. It'll come back to me. Oh, last week I was getting used to new medications. I had started on a stronger fentanyl patch and a medication for depression, and the nurse thinks that's what made me sleep so much last week because I slept Monday night through Thursday morning. I was only awake while when my aide and the nurse was here. The rest of the time I slept all of those days, and the nurse was pretty sure it was the stronger fentanyl patch that done it. I'm starting to get used to it now, so I've been more awake and alert the last few days. Yeah, Linda, I keep trying, but I'm losing the feeling in my legs again like I was earlier this year before my spine surgery, so I'm not sure what's going on with that. Um, Lottie, yes, I do have a walker that has a seat on it, and I also use a wheelchair when I'm in the kitchen doing stuff. I always have the wheelchair right behind me so I can just sit right down if I need to. When I'm up and like going in to the bathroom, I use my walker because the wheelchair doesn't fit in there. So I I utilize both of them. So yeah, last week there was a lot of decline because I slept so much. I had no appetite again because of the stronger pain medicine. Um, Now I lost my train of thought again. It it went in this ear and went right out the other ear. Um, uh, Linda, I've used transfer boards when I was in the hospital with my broken heel bone. Right now, I don't think I need it. I actually stand up pretty good from the bed because my hospital bed goes up and down, so I can raise it up enough that I can stand up pretty easily. Hey, Dee Dee, welcome. I'm glad you could make it. Um, oh yeah, the pain medicine. I've been on it long enough now that I'm getting used to it and staying awake more, but I'm also feeling a lot of the pain in my legs coming back. So I'm going to have to talk to the nurse and see what the doctor wants to do. Hey, Jill, welcome. I am feeling a lot better. So they may decide to up the pain patch again. So we'll just have to see what the nurse thinks when she comes out. Um, So yeah, that was my issue last week was I know I had gotten several comments that I had to delete last week because people didn't understand that I was on new pain medicines, and right now I'm on a lot of pain meds. I'm on uh the fentanyl patch, I take oxycodone, I take Ativan, I take gabapentin, and liquid morphine, all for pain. So I'm on a lot of pain medicine. Well, say hi, Elizabeth. Thank you, thank you. I love my haircut. So yeah, I'm on a lot of pain medicine, which actually messes with your appetite. Hey, Bobby, it's good to see you. But right now, except for the pain in my legs, I'm doing a lot better. I'm way more alert than I was last week. So yeah, last week I mostly just slept. Um. Oh yes, Sheila. If you all could hit the thumbs up button for me, that helps me out a lot. And make sure you guys are still subscribed to the channel and getting my notifications. I've heard from a lot of other YouTube channels that they are having issues with that again. So just make sure that you're still subscribed and that you're seeing my um community posts when I post them. I know I haven't been doing a lot of videos the last 2 weeks because I've mostly slept. And I don't remember who sent it, but I did get your box of peanut butter crackers. So thank you so much for sending those. Uh, I did want to let you know that I got your package today. So thank you so much. Um, I did. Um, yes. The back of my hair is cut. So I don't know if you can tell, but yeah, I got it cut pretty short, so it would be easier to take care of. Um, yeah, I know, no, Trisha, my bones are already weak at this point, so I don't think it's gonna matter too much if I use the pain meds or not. But but yeah, so I hope that answers a lot of your questions that you've had, and hopefully that will take care of some of the comments I've had to delete. And I just hope that that clears some things up. So so yeah, I'm doing okay right now. But it's day by day. Yesterday and today, my urine output has not been good. The color's been really bad. So the nurse was supposed to talk to the doctor about another antibiotic. I've been on 3 antibiotics already this month, and none of them has really helped with that. So I think it's just my kidney starting to shut down. It could be the tumors in my one of the tumors in my bladder may have shifted and block the catheter from working. That that it could be either one of those things, but yeah, my kidney is not functioning very much right now. So we're waiting to see what the doctor does about that. And Nuzziness, it's good to see you. I'm glad you could make it. Um, so Trisha, I've had issues this year with nerve pain from broken bones in my spine. So that's part of what's going on. Sometimes when the tumor in my spine shifts, it shifts onto the nerves, and the nerve goes right down my leg, and it just makes my leg go numb and tingling, and I lose the feeling in my legs. So it just depends on where those bones in my spine hit and where the tumor in my spine is at. Oh, thank you, Dee Dee. Yes, I really love it. Uh, Nezzy, I'm glad you can make it too. And Judith, we will be praying for you. So keep us posted on how you're doing. Um, Ellie, you are right. It is the worst kind of pain you can have. Nothing really helps it. The pain medicine pretty much knocks me out, so I'm not awake and dealing with it. That's what the pain medicine is does for me. So yeah, if you've not dealt with nerve pain, it is the absolute worst pain you can have. Um, yeah, Judith, I hear you. I try to be up and doing what I can today. I actually fixed, like I said earlier, I actually fixed a meal. And I washed the dishes that was in the sink. So I did a lot today. Plus, I got a shower this morning while my aide was here. So I've had a busy day today. Oh, thank you for stopping by, Linda, and for your input. It's much appreciated and always welcome. So I'm always happy to answer questions people have and any concerns. But yeah, it was just that some of the comments was really getting out of hand. I deleted several comments. I deleted a comment this morning, some of them coming from the same person. So I hope that person is watches this and can clear up some confusion they may have had. So I just hope this was productive, and I hope I've been giving you a lot of information. So yeah, the best advice I can give you is not to wait for till the last second to research of your local hospice companies. If you think you may have to in the future, I would say do it now so you have all of your information available. Oh, thank you, Betty. Good night. Um, it has been helping. I'm starting to get used to the stronger pain patch, so it's not working quite as good as it was last week. So we may need to up that again. We'll just have to wait and see what the nurse thinks. The antibiotics are not working at this point. I've been on 3 so far this month, and the nurse was going to ask the doctor about a fourth one because my kidney isn't working. So that's one of the good things about having a catheter is you can keep careful track of your output, and I haven't had any output yesterday or today. And I've been drinking a lot the last few days since I've been awake. Um Lottie, that's kind of a double-edged sword. It does cause dry mouth, but it's also causing me to drink more, which I need to do at this point anyway, especially after sleeping so much last week and not being awake to drink anything. So, yes, Covington Creek at home, the nurse seem to feel that I would get back on my feet as I got used to the stronger pain meds, and I've and that seems to be the case. I'm getting used to it, and the last 2 days I've been awake the entire day. Today I've been up and doing things. So that does seem to be the case. As yes, I've had the nurse plus the on-call nurse out, and that is what they all decided along with the doctors and input. So had it went on much longer, they probably would have placed me somewhere by now. But I've starting to bounce back from that. So it is okay. Um, Ruby, that I don't know. I've not heard of that, so I unfortunately can't answer your question. Um, I I actually chose to be a DNR because of the spina bifida and the osteodystrophy. My bones are so brittle and break so easily. If I had CPR done, they would break every bone in my body. If you've never seen it done in real life, it is nothing like what they show on TV. It's very violent. Nobody comes away without a broken bone somewhere, and yeah, as bad as my bones are, I chose to be a DNR and not be a full code, which you can choose even on hospice care if you want to be full code or DNR. But for me, DNR was the best choice because of the shape my body's in. Oh, thank you so much, Tina. That is so much appreciated. Dee Dee, right now I'm out of perishable groceries. I'm out of Kroger cards, so that's my main need right now is Kroger gift card so I can get groceries delivered. I have food, but I'm out of like milk and fresh bread and eggs. Eggs are easy thing to fix when I'm not moving around that much. So things like that I'm out of. I did update my Amazon list. I put some groceries on there that would help me out a lot. That's what I need right now. So I would either use the Amazon wish list. Um, you can also still donate through my Give Send Go link that is in the description box down below the live video. But yeah, that's what I need the most right now. I am planning on Thursday going to the Social Security office to try to find out again why I'm not getting my benefits. I've called the lawyer's office. I called Social Security and I don't get anywhere. It's so frustrating. I have $5 left in my bank account if that's even still there now. I haven't paid the lawnmower yet, and I I've got to get that straightened out. I can't believe it is taking this long. Um, yeah, Judith, I'm surprised I wasn't allergic. Um, Nancy, I did use your Kroger card. I did get that. Unless you just sent it. If you just sent it, I haven't gotten it yet. I'll let my sister know that it's there and she can pick it up for me before we go Thursday. Um Judith, Uncle Al, I've seen a few video posts, so I think he's doing okay. I know he had a cold the other day and was gonna go back to bed, but I think he's doing okay now. I think I saw where he posted a video yesterday. Um, so yeah, I think he's okay. Oh, thank you, Rachel. Yeah, my sister surprised me with the haircut, and I could not have been more thankful to get it because it was needed so badly. So we've been going for 45 minutes, so I think we're going to call it a night. I hope I answered some of your questions about hospice and um what was going on with me and the care I was getting, why I wasn't getting things that was offered in other areas, and I hope that cleared up a lot of of maybe misinformation about hospice and what they offer out there. So hope this was helpful to you. Um, I'm really glad we got to connect this week. I missed you all last week. So I'm glad I could do this tonight. So I hope you all have a great week. Uh, I will end this by saying be safe, be happy, be blessed, and I will see you all on the next video. Bye.